Testing 1, 2, 3. Alright, hey guys, this is Lord of Ultima, Mike. Just call me Mike, I guess. Today we're going to talk about the Demon Flip. Now, the Demon Flip is an essential part of Akuma's arsenal, and it's important that you know all the different ways that you can use it to your advantage. Now, the Demon Flip's kind of like jumping. In any instance where you can do a jumping attack, you could probably do a Demon Flip. For instance, I comboed off a jumping roundhouse. Likewise, I can do it off a dive kick Demon Flip. There we go. Same combo. So that's always important to remember. In any instance you can jump at them, you could probably Demon Flip at them. The advantage the Demon Flip has is the mix-up options that you have from it. The slide, for instance. Perhaps you want to do a dive kick, maybe a throw, or the palm strike, hammer fist, whatever. Here's a throw for you. Dive kick you can of course combo into just like a jumping kick. The palm strike knocks down on impact, and the slide, well, you know, it sweeps them. We'll get into the advantages of using a Demon Flip over a jump and attack in a bit, but first let's talk the motions. It's a Shoryuken motion, which is forward, down, down, forward. But instead of punch, you're going to want to hit kick. Any kick will do, and it'll do one of 3 different ranges. The short range is of course done with light kick. The medium range is done with medium kick, and the long range is, you guessed it, hard kick. You can also do an EX version of the flip, which will go over the entire screen and is helpful for traversing over projectiles like a fireball, and can really put the beating on your opponent if they decide to abuse the Hadouken in Ryu's case. Alright, now let's get on to the specifics. The slide is by far the easiest move to pull off out of the Demon Flip, because you essentially don't have to do anything. So when you perform the Demon Flip, don't hit any other buttons afterwards, and you will automatically enter the slide animation as you're landing. The slide has very limited use because it's very easily punished, but if you do it at maximum range, you could probably get some use out of it. I wouldn't recommend doing it on Wake Up because you'll probably get punished really hard for doing it, but it's good to throw in completely randomly to maybe confuse or psych out your opponent into thinking you don't know better, even though you do. Now say your opponent here, Ryu in this instance, blocks your slide. Akuma is at -11 frames on block, so that means in layman's terms, Ryu has 11 frames to counter your move on block. As we'll see here, set this to record. Boom. And there goes 60% of your health. So that'll probably make you think twice about over abusing the slide if you think it's a good idea. It's probably not. The most versatile tool of the Demon Flip by far is the dive kick. Now as you see there, that was a regular jumping roundhouse into a combo, which you could very easily substitute for the Demon Flip dive kick. Don't get this mistaken for the regular dive kick, which is done by hitting down plus medium kick at the peak of your jump. Now, it's a poopy version, the regular dive kick, because combos are not guaranteed. It's sort of just like a regular jumping kick at that point. Now there's a couple advantages the Demon Flip dive kick has over all other jumping attacks. It is guaranteed a combo if you connect with it, unlike the regular dive kick or jumping kick. And also it will stand your opponent up on hit or block, so you can combo any way you like. The easiest combo to land off of a dive kick is a standing fierce light kick Tatsu into a Shoryuken. Whether or not you need to hit confirm instead of doing the standing fierce is sort of apples or oranges. You'll figure it out. You can cancel some normals into the Demon Flip, such as standing fierce. As you can see, there's a good Demon Flip mix-up. Landed behind him, and then finish with a different combo. Now you don't necessarily have to cancel out of standing fierce. You could do it out of crouching medium kick or medium punch, which can set up some great opportunities. There, I ended that mix up with a throw. It's pretty good. Now what would happen if Ryu were to catch on to your antics? Now this is pretty graphic. Look away if you're squeamish. Bam. One of the worst trades in the game for Akuma, and also one of Ryu's best assets, so you probably shouldn't abuse the Demon Flip. One of the coolest options out of the Demon Flip would have to be the throw. Hit both light attacks simultaneously, much like a regular throw, and then you have to get the range and the timing correct. A good rule of thumb is to be right above your opponent's head before you hit the throw. Now it can't be teched, so that's pretty cool, and it tends to catch your opponent by surprise if you don't overuse it. I'm gonna let some of this mix-up sink in for you guys, so I'll be quiet. There we go. Now the most underrated of all the Demon Flip attacks would have to be the Hammer Fist. It's done by hitting any punch button while you're in the air, and if you're at the correct distance, you'll strike your opponent over the head and knock them down. It's armor breaking, so that means those pesky opponents who are trying to focus all your jump-ins will get a rude awakening when you smack them over the head. It can knock people out of the air as well. It has limited use, but if you are predicting someone's going to jump over Fireball, give them a smack out of the air and score a knockdown. Now, there's more than meets the eye to the Hammer Fist. If you hit it a little late, or you cross your opponent up, you can land abruptly to your feet, which can set up further combo opportunities. Now, in this instance, your opponent might be expecting a dive kick, and instead you would just land without doing any attack, and then you could do a crouching medium kick into a beefy combo. And I think that's really the beauty of the Demon Flip, and the Hammer Fist is a large part of the mix-up game. Now, the EX Demon Flip can be summed up with projectiles. Take projectile spamming Ryu here. He thinks everything's A-okay. Why don't you teach him a thing or two as to why you shouldn't be spamming Hadoukens so frequently. Now keep in mind that the EX version of the Demon Flip will lock on or home into your opponent, making it easier to perform knockdowns, like so. And we could set up more combos, and yay, we're having a fun time. Now let's get on to the fun stuff. Here I'm going to show you a couple mix-ups, such as this one here, that incorporate multiple techniques that I've taught in this video. It's nothing too fancy, and it's going to be a little bit repetitive since I'm trying to aim just in mixing up with only the tools I've provided in this video, so bear with me. See, I landed with a palm strike right in front of him and did a big combo under there. Here I am mixing in strings with standing fierce, and then with the crouching medium kick, variation of the past one. More shenanigans, I love it. Landing behind him with a medium Demon Flip instead of the light. Now let's do a mix-up with all of the tools that I've gone over all at once. Alright, pretty silly. Ooh, reset. Oh! Wait, I think we forgot a slide there. There you go, there's the slide. And that'll pretty much do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys learned a thing or two about the Demon Flip, and maybe the different ways you can use it. I didn't even go over a lot of stuff. I mean, you can cross up with the dive kick, and you can do a lot more than just end it with a light punch or you can red fireball, but in the interest of time, I'm going to end it right about here. So I'll see you guys later, and let me know what you think. Peace out.